Why can't I get that? No. I'm gonna redo that. Malfunction already. I have a friend, Courtney, who's here with me today. It was a complete surprise. She showed up just to celebrate my 1 year with me.
Never been so freaking rushed in my life.
Anyway, so there's a bunch of people in the chat already. So hello, thank you. Congrats on my first year. Thank you, Steve. Nick's sitting pretty at work. He helped me get everything ready though. Oh, hi, Casper. He just wanted to join. So like the thumbnail says, we are going to be unboxing the expansion for Arnak. I figured, you know what? That was my very first video on the channel, like we saw for my celebrating 100th video. That was my first video. A little embarrassing. But so anyways, people would say we're doing full 360, but we're doing full 365 because it's been 1 whole year.
Yeah, I guess, hey.
Yeah.
That is amazing. You've come a very, very far way.
It's been a little bit, yeah.
Yeah, it went really quick, and yeah, I'm very impressed with how well. And Nick did help a lot. I know he's like,
he's the manager, or if you ask him, he's the guy behind Two Sheep One Wheat.
Yeah.
But yeah, so anyways, I guess we'll get right into the unboxing.
Sure.
So just the top one. Yeah. So let's go down to the table.
So what do you want to do here?
What do we want to do here?
Yeah.
So we'll stick it right there. I got to make sure that we're in the proper area on the table. So it's still in shrink wrap. So I'm going to do something that people probably won't like, but
yeah, teeth.
Yeah, my teeth.
My daughter chipped 2 teeth.
2?
Trying to open something like last year.
That was probably saw me doing it.
Yeah.
Comrades in the chat, Ilya and Tyler. So hello, thank you for joining us.
There.
Yeah, I gotta celebrate the Edmonton Pride. Redford's in the chat too. Nick shaved. Redford, yeah. Nick did shave, did he?
What is this guy?
Ah,
Oh, I do remember. It's been a while.
It has
your
been a
first
while,
video,
hey?
so I'm like, it's kind of all new to me again.
I guess so. So I think this is an extra worker for one of the new characters that you can play. So that's cool. An extra bag. And you know what? You know what makes a good game? Extra baggies. So we'll see. This nifty little flyer here. Who has played Arnak in the chat? And who has gotten the expansion? Because I feel like we've been waiting forever for the expansion to come.
When did this one come out?
Why are you asking me questions? I don't know. I think,
well, if
I
you've
want
been
to say
waiting
end
for
of last year,
Okay.
but we had a hard time getting it into Canada, I think, so.
I was just assuming you knew all this, but I mean, I won't ask anymore.
What did I tell you? Nick's the guy behind Two Sheep, One Wheat. So a nice little, they kind of kept it up too, because I think the other rule book looks similar, like a little book. It's kind of cute.
Yeah. Like a little journal, or
Little journal.
looks like a leather.
Yeah, it kind of looks like that.
Leather bind.
I like that. That's cute. December, January, Nick said. It's a good thing he's still in the chat. He knows.
When did you say? January?
Yeah, he said January, February. That's when that came out. So yeah, so these are all the new characters that you can play, because what the expansion adds is the asymmetric characters. So these guys all have different, what do I want to say? Different abilities, different effects that they can trigger.
Ooh, they all seem so like, they're really neat, actually.
Yeah, they're kind of neat.
The Mystic one, look at this guy.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Really neat characters.
The Mystic here, yeah, I think it's pretty cool. And then, so I have seen a little bit about this, obviously, because I wanted it for so long. So I know that this board should be a little bit longer. Yeah, it looks good, right? Should be a little bit longer. I'm not exactly sure what everything all does, all the new characters. But I do know these now. So whenever you're done playing, you basically just pass. And these ones here, these are your little camps where you're all set up. And then when you flip them over, that's basically you're passing now.
Oh, okay.
So it kind of gives a nice little visual effect so that you don't have to keep asking people, hey, are you playing? It's your turn. I go, no, I passed. Don't you remember? Oh, my mom's back in the chat. Everybody say hi, Karen.
Hi, Karen. She's such a Karen.
She is such a Karen. So the expansion comes with another board too. I'll flip it sideways here. I don't want to glare. I can't remember what they are, but what is this? A lizard and a gargoyle. We're gonna go with that.
Where?
Up top here.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, so this one just adds extra stuff too. Now I was reading and it did say that if you play with the new characters, because they have all different abilities on it, and you play with the temple on the actual board, that you're gonna get further along in the temple than what you normally would. So I kind of want to play that way because I've never gotten to the top.
I've never played.
You've never played.
Just trying to be honest here. I mean, like, I don't know. It seems like a really good...
I was gung-ho over this game because this is a deck builder, so you have your cards and you just keep building up your deck.
Yeah.
And it's also a worker placement too, so you're placing your little characters all over the board, trying to collect things too. Yeah. What's this one? Oh, this one is the Falconer, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
And then everything in here, in the expansion, has a little symbol. Oh, wait, now let's zoom in. I don't know if you can see it. There's a little bird right there.
Okay, yeah.
I don't know if you can see that. So, and then it adds more, what are these called again? It's in the rule book, I'm sure. Let's open up the first page. Nervous not having Nick here to take over if I mess up. Assistants. That's what these are right here. Assistants. So you get new ones. Okay. And then you also get level 1 and level 2 sites. So these are just extra sites that you can visit and discover. And I know I'm not sure what the tokens are for, but they obviously go with the player boards. What they do, I have no idea. Random role tokens. Oh, well, I guess you're just randomizing them so that people select their characters that way. Go me, putting 2 and 2 together.
So in the end, is that when you...
Nick said fancy nails.
Thank you. Don't look too close.
Is Monica in the chat? Board Dad's wife does nails.
Oh, does she?
Yeah.
Oh, too bad she didn't live closer.
Yeah.
Still looking for a new lady. So, in the end, how do you organize all of the tokens and everything like that? Or should we discuss that later?
Well, there ain't no baggies in this game.
So we would just have to do a DIY figuring it out what works.
So the thing with people who are into board games is that we all have a lot of baggies at home. a lot of baggies. Small, big. So guaranteed if you get a game that has no baggies, you're going to be able to find some around the house and actually organize your box. Yeah. But there is a company out there, Board Dad can help me out with the name because I can't remember. They're foam, and you kind of build them yourself, and you can organize your boxes.
Oh, that's neat.
Yeah. Folded Spaces, I think.
Folded Spaces.
Yeah, I think that's what they're called. So these are new guardians that you can kind of defeat or befriend and get some kind of bonus and benefit from them, which is neat. You know, the really cool thing with this game, the artwork. I think
it is really well
it's very
done.
And it kind of makes you feel like you're there and you're just discovering a whole bunch of things. Really cool.
On the box, does it say who is the illustrator like a book does? Or you just, I don't know.
Why are you doing this to me?
Did I leave? You're just no longer allowed to come here.
No, every question you're gonna ask me, I'm gonna beep it out.
This is all, I don't know. I'm curious about all of this.
Yeah, very Indiana Jones theme, Board Dad came in, folded spaces, that's what it is. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of stuff on the box. A whole bunch of information.
I really like that character there. Yeah. Whatever he is.
Yeah, there's some neat ones. We'll go through the cards too. What else is going on in the chat? I think the blue guy might be the real you. Not the blue guy. All these are falling apart. Which is alright. Nothing wrong with that.
At least they don't bend when you try and get them out.
I'll just take those out. Which one's this one?
He is the...
Do you know? You got it all out?
I don't know. It's a mess now.
I know. It's the thing with unboxing. That whenever... Is it a professor?
Yeah.
Okay. Not bad. I really dig the art in the back. And I think that they did something similar with the other one too. So the professor. Oh, and then this one is the
Explorer.
Yeah, the Explorer. That she looked pretty cool. I'm excited to play this expansion. I know we might be doing a live playthrough on it. I don't know.
Ooh.
Maybe. Ooh. And then this guy. This guy reminds me of Nick. Here, I'll zoom
What?
in. You guys can see. Look at that.
Why?
McDreamy.
Sorry, nothing like you, Nick.
Yeah, did I not say asymmetrical player or powers at the beginning? I thought I did. Look at him still trying to run the show even
Maybe
from
you
his
just
bed.
need to get Nick to do different facial hair.
Maybe. Try it out. Just shave his mustache. He's done that once. There's one video on my channel where he doesn't have a mustache.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm. There we go. That's my mom.
Is it? Yeah.
Wouldn't that be funny?
In Mexico.
In Mexico, yeah. Hanging out. Nick hasn't played it yet. Yeah, we haven't played it yet. Just opened it. Just opening it. I can't wait. He comes home tomorrow night. It's going to be very, very late. So we're probably not going to get any... We're not probably. We're definitely not getting any games in because it's going to be like 10 o'clock at night. So I'm not in that.
Maybe Wednesday or...
Yeah. I think him and Board Dad got something planned for Wednesday. They're going to be ditching me. You might be coming over and playing this game with me.
Sure. Hold on, I gotta look at my schedule again.
Yeah. Okay, I can come. All right. Searching for video with no mustache. Good luck, Board Dad. It's back there somewhere. I think somebody commented on it.
I
one
don't
time,
know,
too.
like, that's so shocking to me. I don't recall him having no mustache.
No, the kids don't like it. They're like, ooh, every time.
Who are you?
Yeah, exactly. Oh, Thursday. Sorry. Oh, I didn't even see my mom's comment. Congrats to my girl. That Kiki is pretty amazing. You know, people are mocking you and calling me Kiki now as like a funny joke.
Who?
Ooh. Oh, Board Dad.
That guy.
Yeah, that guy.
Hashtag that guy.
Hashtag. Oh, there's a new shirt. Hashtag that guy instead of the Nick.
Yeah, right?
That's funny. That is funny. Okay, so there are, you want to skip back to the first page? Here, I will move this up here just a little bit. Oh yeah, I asked you guys a question if anybody's played Lost Ruins of Arnak or the expansion, and I haven't even been looking. All right, so there's 12 artifacts in this one, and there are 18 new items. I'm going to zoom in here so that everybody can see a little bit better, because the artwork on these cards, pretty cool. Now, I know that some of the characters start with their very own specific cards, and what is that? Shoot. Where's my beep? Where's my beep? I got to it too late, but I have a beep. So now, instead of just having the color at the top from the base game, it actually has the character cards too, or the character pictures. So these ones would all be the McDreamy one, which is cool. I think this Hidden Fear card is pretty cool. It says that the special on this one is if this card is exiled, you have to gain a fear card and a compass. So kind of cool. So that's those ones. Funding, you just get money. Money and compasses. Compasses, you can travel and visit and discover new things with the compasses. It's kind of
that's
neat.
really neat.
Yeah, it is.
This kind of gives, like
Indiana Jones feel,
yes,
right?
but I was also going to say Pirates Caribbean, like that very...
Yeah, kind of, yeah. I
if
can
there were
see
more
it.
pirates, but I mean...
Yeah.
Just like that.
Just
the style of it. Of
yeah.
The rusticness and
Yeah.
the...
You are right. So anyways, so these are all the new character cards. I won't go through them all because I'll be sitting here reading everything. I won't want to read out loud. You can zoom in for the cards. Called it. Of course. People equal me. Poor Dad. Of course. Yeah, so Nick helped me fix and do the zoom because before the zoom was on my side and his was over here. So technical guy. If you're looking for anybody technical like that, he can do it remotely. What was this one? The Professor again?
Yeah, Professor.
Yeah. Neato. It looks... Do they all start? I think they all start with 4 cards.
And what was he again? Mystic? Or-
Yeah. Oh, yeah, right here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Mystic.
Mystic. He's got a pretty nice long board. I like the colors of his board, too. So, I'm super... I guess the expansion came in at a pretty good time because it is my 1 year.
Yeah,
Like I
worked
said,
out perfect.
came a full 365.
Yeah. And Because like you said you were waiting for so long.
Yeah.
But if you got it any sooner,
I know it wouldn't have worked out perfectly like
This is
this.
great.
It worked out really good.
Really good.
Yep. Exactly. I don't have my phone nearby to check to see everything's going good, but at least I have Nick in the chat because he'd tell me.
Do you want me
Switch
to pass it to you,
over.
or-
No, it's fine because it was almost dead. I had to charge it, so it's fine. I'm digging all. They kept the artwork really nice and the same too.
Yeah.
And the costs are not so bad either. They're pretty cool. First aid kit. Look at the top 4 cards of your deck. Either exile up to 2 or keep 1. Return the rest in any order. Neato. I'm super excited to play this game. This expansion. Oh, it's going good. Perfect. Thank you. Thank you for being in the chat, watching us.
I wonder what
What criticism he's gonna give afterwards. I don't know. Don't have Courtney there.
Yeah. Bring it on.
Yeah. That's so funny. Okay, so these ones were the items, and now we're going into the artifacts. I think the artifacts are like my favorite ones. They just look cooler, I guess. But they end up costing money. You know, I don't think that I have ever actually used an artifact after I bought it to actually use the scroll to pay for it. I don't think I ever have. No, because I'm like, I need them. I have to get up the temple.
So then, since you've never used it, could you change the way that you play to try and use them?
Oh, you mean in win? Maybe. So for my 1 year, Board Dad wanted me to talk about all the times that I've won on my channel, and I told him it would be like a 5-minute video. Yeah. Start counting. Well, I think there's only 3
on one hand.
I know, exactly. So I feel like people keep watching our playthroughs just for the off chance that I actually win.
So then maybe your next time you play this, play more artifacts, and maybe it would get you somewhere.
Maybe I'll have you over and you'll be like, oh, it's not as easy.
Yeah, probably. Easier said than done.
Yeah, exactly. Kingfisher is in the chat. Nice to see you. What game?
Hello.
You love me? Are you talking about my mama?
Ooh, what?
What? Kingfisher. Did you say I love you?
No.
What'd you say?
What did I say?
I thought you said I love you. And I was like, why? Did you see my mom?
I
have no idea.
I don't think I said I love you.
No? That's too funny. That's what I heard. I don't know. Maybe that's what I wanted to hear.
I love you.
Yeah. Thanks. So those are all of the artifact cards. Love the artwork.
Yeah.
Love really all. Neat. Yeah. I'm hoping that there's some like extra new benefits from the cards too, so that we can play some of those and just do more. I'm really excited about the player boards and just playing with all of these new ones.
Yeah, they're really cool.
Because they're literally all different. And then something that they did, so you get these tokens, you get the idol tokens that whenever you collect them for discovering new places and stuff, you can place them up here and then you can gain one of these benefits here. And then now with this new expansion, you can, if you get these blue ones, I think they're the new ones. I don't know where they went, but anyways, you can place it up here. And actually now you don't have to place them all in order. You can place them anywhere. So if you want to place them here, then you get the benefit from the blue one down there, which is a new added one.
Oh, cool.
Yes. Oh,
so then the little guy, right?
Yeah.
He goes.
Yeah, he would go there.
Okay.
Yeah, and then it looks
so
like...
he's not on every single board then?
No, so this one would get that board. So they all have different abilities. So if you want to open them up, we'll just lay them down here. I'll put the guy back. This one starts off with I didn't punch anything out here, so it starts off I think either extra cards or something, and then this one starts off, I think, I don't know, I'm guessing here, artifact cards and the briefcase and
this one
something. Yeah, so I think they're in here. So which one's this one again? This one, the Explorer. So three snack tokens is what they start with. And then I think it just means maybe they can do something with their cards with the snack tokens.
Interesting.
Yeah. And then the Falconer here gets a bird token. And that one actually gets placed on the board so that they get different benefits from it like that. So yeah, I'm excited to play it.
That's really cool. So then how long did the original take you to play?
To play?
Yeah.
It depends on who we play with, but I don't know. I'd say probably like probably like an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah. Here, let's go.
And then with the expansion, I wonder if it's...
Let's go to us talking.
Okay, sure. How long do you think this would take? Do you know? Do you have an idea? Or
So let me see. So this box, so they both say 30 minutes per person. Ooh, so
Big
if you look, sometimes they'll say roughly for the whole game how much it'll be. And then so other ones will say 30 minutes per player, 40 minutes per player. So that's 30 minutes per player. And then I can see on the expansion box here too, it does say 30 per player. So I don't think that it'll change too much because it's kind of just replacing the things that are already in the base game.
Yeah.
Nick said 4 hours with you. That's only the king is dead.
Oh no, that's why I was laughing. You said depends on who you play with.
Oh yeah. it very well depends on who you play with.
It's because when we came over to have a games night, we were chatty more than playing the game. So, and
We were our hands in our mouth were also busy drinking wine. So
we were having fun.
we were having
Nick
a
was
lot
more
of fun.
expecting that we were playing more game than talking.
Yeah, and that's not exactly what kind of happened.
So yeah, I think one game took a really long time to play.
That is so funny.
Oh, that is good.
So Nick said that you could come on every second Saturday. So every Saturday that he's at work, you can come over and we can live stream something.
Yeah.
We can start something new, like what should we teach Courtney this week, or what game?
Oh,
We got a whole bunch of card games. She really enjoys playing card
I
games.
do love card games a lot more.
Someone was chatty, Nick said.
Yeah, that included both of us.
No.
It's not just me.
We were both chatty.
Justin had a good time that night too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Overall, it was fun. Don't know if it was for Nick though.
No, I'm excited to start playing games with people. Like, it was fun to have you guys over, and then we've met some awesome people in the community, in the board game community too, a lot of which are local here in Edmonton, so we're excited to start playing with them too, hopefully get something going. And so I guess that's kind of like plans for this year, you know?
Yeah.
Last year was getting into the community, and now that they've let me in, it's get in there.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Well, that's good, because then we were planning to have like more girls.
Yes,
or
yes,
whatever, so,
yes, because we did do girls' night, and then that's kind of COVID was a thing, and then it kind of relaxed a little bit, and then so we had the girls' night, and then COVID kind of went back up.
Yeah.
So, but now it's kind of back down. So plan something. I have more girls in my life now so that we can play more board games. Nick's gonna have to figure that out, how to film 4 people. So that's kind of...
It'll all take practice, but so far this whole year has given you such good practice and kind of like knowing the game before you're bringing in too many people.
Exactly.
And it's kind of just gotten, like...
used to it. Yeah, the whole YouTube channel for a whole year too. Being able to teach people new games, being able to play all the new games too.
Yeah. And
And then Nick, the one behind the scenes, getting everything set up. So, yeah.
yeah, it'll be fun.
Monica is in the chat.
Yeah.
Got distracted by my friend's nails. She just got them done. But she was saying that she wished that you were a little closer because she's looking for somebody new.
I am, yeah.
Because there's a few chips on there.
So I said don't look too close.
Yeah. Too funny. Well, that didn't take very long unboxing the game.
No.
It's going to take me a little bit to put back now. Now I'm going to have to punch everything out, organize it, put it all.
Figure out where it goes.
Yeah. I'm sure it'll all go into the big base box. I'm sure it'll all fit. It should. Maybe we'll swap everything out, all the old base stuff, and move it into the expansion box. Because I'm not sure, like, these seem really fun, and I kind of want to play with them like that from now on.
Yeah. I'm very, you know me,
Yeah.
planet friendly. So with plastic bags, I'm
What
like,
a person to have on the channel.
I think of like little mesh bags.
Yeah.
Like, with little strings.
Yeah.
And it would be really cute. But
There
I
you
mean,
go.
it would suit the game. That's all I'm thinking about.
I have some contacts that you can send an email to. I'm sure. Start something.
Maybe start a business.
There you go. Oh, you got the Courtney bags? Right? Wouldn't that be funny?
Yeah.
Nick's saying 100% will fit in the base box. Do you think with all of the player boards too? Because that would be a lot. Like, I don't think that there's a lot of room in there already. Here, yeah, let's open it. We'll bring you back down to the table. We're gonna see Krissy. Oh my gosh, where is it? I have too many buttons now. Sorry. Oh yeah, see how cute? Like a little leather bag. It's cute. Very cute. Oh, you know what? Maybe.
I think it would fit.
It probably will.
Look at all those plastic baggies.
Yeah, but okay, save the trees. Oh yeah, and something else with the expansion too. It comes with a new... Now, when I recorded my video, I called this something different than what it was. It's a moon staff. Yeah, moon staff. I don't know what I was calling it, but it comes with a red one. I don't even know now if I actually talked about it right there. So I guess there's a different... You can flip it over. Here, I'll stick it there, and I'll show you. I don't know if anybody's played it or not, but so right here, so that you actually get rid of more cards whenever at the end of each round, so that it just kind of brings out more cards for you to actually be able to pick from and play with, which is nice. We'll probably play with that one. Why not? Moonstone, yeah, that's what I was calling it, instead of a moon staff. I don't know why I was calling it a moonstone. It's not even. Not even. Yeah.
I know where your mind is.
Yeah. So, yeah, you know what? You're right, because everything else will just fit in the bag. So that's good. And then, you know what? I think Meeple Source, they had their Kickstarter. We got the meeples for Obsession, but we also got the meeples for Arnak. And it came with the extra one for the expansion too. Oh, it came, awesome. Yeah, I got an email last week or the week before or something, and they're like, hey, if you ever want to play the expansion, send us $10 right now and we'll include it. And I was like, sold. So now we'll have the extra piece, and then they'll actually look like, I don't know, whatever they're
most interested in.
Oh, the point? Yeah. I don't even know. Nick, okay, so
Nathan, yeah.
Nathan played too. Yeah, okay, so this is fun. This is fun. Krissy 59, Nathan 70, and Nick 64. So I am always last. Nick seems to always be at the top unless we play with his brother. Then he's in the middle. Yeah, and then you can play this game solo, but we haven't played it. And it's been a little bit since we've actually played this game too. But Nick's right. Everything will fit into the base box, which is good.
That's really good.
Yeah. Now my table is a mess. You know, and this is kind of funny too that I'm doing an unboxing, because I have never done an unboxing, except I have at the beginning when I started my channel. We got now I can't even think of the name. The Adventures. Where is it? Oh, the big box. I wanted to remember the name.
There's too many to look at.
I know. Oh, help me out.
Crazy. Okay, it's called Adventures?
Yeah, I can't even think of it.
Come on, Nick, where are you?
I know. Where? Oh, Dice Throne Adventures. There we go. So we got Dice Throne Adventures right at the beginning. Yeah, there he is in the chat. Dice Throne Adventures. Yeah, so we got that game in pretty much like right at the beginning of last year. I feel like we waited for that one for like 2 years. But anyways, I wasn't really sure where I was taking the channel anyway. So I know that we were doing small little videos at the beginning, like 4 or 5 minute long videos, overview and review, and then playthrough of it. And then I wanted to dabble into unboxings too, because why not? We were getting so many in at the time. Well, and then my mic messed up. I never turned it on.
Oh, I do remember that one. You're like, I did a whole video. I'm like,
I went to start editing it.
Off.
Yeah, and then I called Nick, 'cause I think he was at work, and then he's like, what do you mean it's not working? What do you mean it's not working? And then I was like, oh my gosh, I never turned on my mic. So then I tried to do a voiceover and it didn't work. So I deleted the video. I never showed anybody anything of it.
What was this one on?
So it's this one right there, Dice Throne Adventures right there. So it's just like individual packs. Like it would have been such a cool unboxing too. It would have been a really cool unboxing too, because of just how nice looking, how good looking the game is. But yeah, it's probably.
Would you do a redo?
Well, I already unboxed it, but like I just unboxed this one and it's fun, right? Yeah. Getting to see everything, and it's nice knowing a little bit of the game prior to doing the unboxing, because then you can somewhat know what's going on and talk about it. Because in Dice Throne, I didn't watch anything because I didn't want any spoilers whenever I opened up the box. Not that there's spoilers
you
or anything.
wanted
Right?
to be like, oh, look at this, and more fun. And
I wanted the experience, right?
The surprise, like a kid opening.
Except I was so new into YouTube and I wasn't really sure how to do anything. And I was like, ooh, wow, it's so pretty. Ooh, wow, it's so pretty. Look at all these nice looking dice.
Did it sound fake? Like,
no, but I was like, I didn't even want to share it just because I felt like I sounded stupid because I didn't know anything about the actual game. Like, we've already played Dice Throne. Yeah, we had already played Dice Throne. Mm-hmm. This is just the third one that came out, right? So, like, I knew about it, but I was just like, wow, it looks so good. And it was genuine. Like, it's a good looking game.
Yeah.
But, yeah, so it's probably best that it didn't go out. Yeah, and then, so a little sneak peek of that in my outro. But I don't use that outro anymore.
No.
Nah. Moved on a little bit.
I was going to ask you, since you're on your 1 year, are you going to make a new intro to your YouTube?
So I've been not begging Nick because, you know, it's my channel. It's not his.
He is the manager.
The manager. Yeah, exactly. So, but I kind of agree with him because it's kind of like like, this is what my channel was at the beginning. And then this is kind of how, like, where I came from versus now what it is, right? You coughing too? Almost a cuss. Now she's coughing.
Jeez Louise. The pressure here.
I know. You coming back next week?
If you want me to come here, I think you need to lower your standards. This is my second video. This is a whole year of you doing it. Come.
She's right. Okay. I'll give her some slack. That's Redford saying, if you're looking to add a puppet, I have 2 to send you. How do you feel about the shark? I really like Shane. And you know what? Catan started his own YouTube channel too, just kind of reviewing kids' board games. And Board Dad offered to have Redford in the video with him too. And he said,
that's awesome.
No way. He annoys Board Dad. He's going to annoy me too. So, sorry, Redford. You only have one fan in this house.
You know what would be really cute? Maddie does have a mermaid puppet.
Does she?
Yes. And I think that would
puppet. Aw, does she want to be on Catan's channel?
Can you imagine? Oh, that would be so cute. And I was playing Uno today with Ada.
Were you?
And yeah, just her reactions. I was like, oh my gosh, she needs to be on Catan's channel immediately.
Yeah,
like,
totally.
It would just be so fun to watch.
We can set it up.
Yeah.
There we go. Yeah, you guys can bring Uno over. Smart boy. Yeah, Monica. Yeah, he is.
Anyways, so I think, because we kind of like changed topics.
Yeah.
I think it would be really neat because every season of any show, they change the intro.
Oh, usually,
except for like Friends. Yeah, I guess.
Sometimes, yeah. Sometimes. Whatever happened in that season, I guess, or whatever, or what's happening in the season, they would change it. But I don't know. You can give Nick some pretty eyes and ask him, can she please?
Well, you guys do you, but I'm just... I don't know. I was thinking, well, it's 1 year. It's like the perfect opportunity to kind of like choose if you wanted to change it up a little bit, you can. Yeah, no, you're totally right. I've been wanting to change it for a while because we got into B-roll too this year. That's something new that we've been doing too. And I thought that adding like music with some B-rolls of like us playing board games or like stuff like that, I thought that it would have just added to the channel and kind of brought it up to where it is now. Yeah. So, but... And I think even for like... Nick said they even switch out actors. Yeah, bring me in. And we'll have our own intro for girls. And when Nick is home... There we go. There we go. I'll have different intros for every segment. You can be... Okay, we can start a new segment where you come and we play board games every other Saturday. Okay. Okay. Well, and our girls' night. I'll try that every second Saturday. That's a big commitment. But no, it's fine. It's fine. I'll give it's not that big a commitment, but I mean, weekends are weekends. Yes, they are, and they're pretty valuable, aren't they? Courtney could be the new Nick, but she would be called Nick. No. That's Nick said that, didn't he? Yeah. Can't you tell the Nick? No, I'm cooler than him. Yeah, she can be cool Courtney. I'll make a t-shirt. We'll think about it. I'll make a t-shirt and I'll stick it on my merch store. What is this? Real Redford. We will always be brothers. You guys are so funny. We would steal his thunder. You would steal his thunder. He doesn't even want me on it. No? He would probably want Ada or something. Yeah.
have some really friends over. There, we can bang that out. You can come here and we can record, and then the kids can record.
Yeah, like a play date, and then Ida can stay up late too. So even if like,
because she's older, that's great.
You can
look
put
at us planning. We're planning our 2022, so I guess there's some fun stuff coming for 2022.
Well, what better way to talk about it than
on my 1 year? Exactly. Yeah. So we'll try to get Courtney on. Let me know in the chats. Are we yay for Courtney or are we nay for Courtney?
Oh, I don't know.
Let's see what the vote is here. Too funny. Yeah, Nick told me that if I veered off a little bit, he'd send me a couple of dots. But I guess we blew through the unboxing, so that's good. Now it's just chit-chatting about the year and the year to come.
Is there anything that you would want to talk about on your video?
No, not really.
Oh no.
I can't even think about anything. Honestly, just being put on the spot in front of a camera. Like, so it's nice having Nick here.
When I ask you questions.
I know, and I'm like,
excuse me?
That was in the contract that you signed.
Don't ask me questions. I don't know.
Oh, Board Dad is yay for Courtney. Nick is nah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Monica, yeah.
It's less work for Nick.
It is less work for Nick. And all he has to do is lay in bed watching it on his phone, you know? Top 5 moments. Oh, is that what you want me to talk about? Oh, okay. I'll take, if you guys want me to talk about something, let me know in the chat too. Yeah. Okay. Top 5 moments. So my goal, and not that goal should be wrapped around, you know, subscribers and like try to be the best and yada yada, but spending money on a YouTube channel and being successful is obviously the goal, and getting to play more board games, trying out new board games, reviewing board games, you know, but I really wanted to get to 1,000 subscribers before my 1 year, just as like a personal goal, and be like, you know, it kind of makes me feel good. I've done it, you know, and I've made it, which was nice. And I ended up hitting that. One, yeah. It's a huge goal, right?
Totally.
So I hit that before my 1 year. I hit that early December. So that was a pretty big one. And then I think, I don't know, I want to say like the whole year was the biggest moment, because I didn't quit. And I usually get really bored of things pretty quickly and just quit. But I feel like because we've been into board games for so many years that it was almost just easy to keep going.
Yeah.
So I want to say like the whole year, like sticking with YouTube was a big moment too.
Yeah. And because you and Nick have the same interest, and you want to buy new games and try new games and, you know, talk about them to other people and experience teach and them, everything, have, like, it gives a huge, like, you know, because when you're only doing like a hobby yourself and someone's on the sidelines and watching you, supporting you is completely different than someone being there right there, being the manager. And like kind of being like, you know, giving their opinions and get excited with you. It totally boosts your confidence and your excitement, everything about it.
Exactly. And totally out of character for me too. Like, I'm not necessarily shy, but like, I'm not going up to talk to you. If you want to talk to me, you can come talk to me, right? Yeah. So, and then I don't know. I don't know. Top 5 moments. What was that? 2?
Yeah. And I think just watching you.
Yeah.
Okay. When you told me that you were starting a YouTube channel, I was like, what? Like, I was like, that is cool. I was like, that's crazy. But that to me is way out of your comfort zone.
It's so out of there. I know.
And I think that has to be one of them, is you pushing yourself.
Yeah, and putting myself out there.
Putting yourself out there and learning something and...
Learning something, I learned so much with this program after program. But yeah, no, and it comes with it. Yes, it comes with the channel and everything. So yeah, definitely putting myself out there, definitely learning curve. Like, I don't ever want to watch my very first video again, which I guess would be another milestone too, because that's just me starting, like, actually creating the channel was one thing, but putting out your first video is definitely so like a huge nerve-wracking. Yeah, exactly. It's definitely a huge thing. Yeah. So I guess that would be number 3. And then number 4 would be my very first like review copy, because it was also my very first Kickstarter. So I got 𝗦𝗢𝗢𝗡𝗦𝗢𝗢𝗡.
I was gonna say, I think a huge thing was someone sending you, like,
sending hey, do this something, for me. And then it kind of feeling like, hey, we like what you're doing awesome, want to review our game. And then, so for 𝗦𝗨𝗕𝗏𝗦𝗢𝗡, the creator Marcus, ended up DMing me on Instagram. And starting Instagram was a whole other thing on its own too. And then he's like, hey, can you review our game for us? We love your channel. I'm pretty sure I had like 18 subscribers on my channel with like 4 videos on there.
Yeah.
He's not talking to me. He didn't reference. Yeah, he didn't reference Two Sheep One Wheat at all in there. So anyway, we ended up getting that one. That was really fun. That was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that was a huge thing. I think
it was a huge
thing. I
thing.
was here for a visit, I think, when you told me.
Yeah, and I told you about it.
Like,
yeah.
Really,
I think
awesome.
you've literally been there through the whole thing with me. And I'm like, guess what happened? You're like, that is amazing.
Yeah, like it's so exciting. And like tonight, this was completely last minute.
Yeah.
And I'm not exaggerating.
I was joking around because I bought a book. Well, she bought me a book because discounts.
I didn't bring it.
Discounts. She got discounts off of this book, so I got her to buy it for me. So she told me that it was going to be here tonight.
Yeah.
And I was like, why don't you stop by for like a surprise live visit and be like, oh, hey, I didn't know you were going live today, and come and sit. So anyway, and she's like, oh, let me get dressed and we'll see what happens.
Yeah. So I'm here, and
So
I'm like,
nice.
I was here 2 minutes before live. Like,
literally.
It was very last minute. So
it was.
Today, being here on your 1 year is a huge, like, I'm proud of you.
Thanks. I'm not usually like emotional
I'm like,
stuff, and I'm like, stop
I'll
it.
start crying. You cry. We're both criers.
Yeah. I don't want to cry. I don't even want to think about it. So Redford in the chat. You know what? Yeah, sure. I'll go ahead and I'll add that too. So Redford roasted us.
Oh gosh.
Ish, you know what? He roasts us all the time.
Yeah.
I will get videos.
Yeah.
Just 𝗏𝗏𝗧𝗏 send me videos and it'll be like, oh, that 2 meat or two meat, 1 cheese or something or whatever. Yeah, it's just all improv and it's just hilarious and he's always going off about something. So yeah, friendships, we'll call it. Number 5 milestones, friendships.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Made a lot of friends through it.
Yeah. And
that's a good one.
I started so Redford started the Nick. And so people, it kind of picked up. So I guess we have Redford to thanks for that. Not so much mine. Who's Krissy?
1 cheese.
1 cheese, yeah. He had like lunch meat and cheese slices or something. It was hilarious. Yeah. It was, yeah. And then, what was I talking about?
Friendships.
Yeah.
And Redford.
Oh, yeah, and he started that. So
and
Nick started getting a following without actually even being on Instagram. And now he's on Instagram because I made him an account. And I was like, that's it. I'm tired of people telling me what they think of you.
Do it yourself. Here's the push.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's fun. So, and then do you have, do you want to talk about some goals that you have? Your top 5 moments in 2021.
Yeah.
Going into 2022. What are your 5 moments that you're hoping to kind of reach or goals that you want to?
5 goals. I don't know. Well, 1, not quit. Because sometimes it gets hard, right? It gets on you. I quit Instagram for like probably 2 months. I was still interacting with people, but I wasn't posting or anything.
Long?
I think it was 2 months because it just gets overwhelming, right? So
yes.
Number 1 goal, not to quit. I'm pretty sure Nick would not enjoy that anyway. He probably wouldn't let me do it. You're like, I spent way too much on this YouTube.
I felt like
you to quit.
With having breaks is okay, right? Like social media can break people down so much.
Oh yeah.
And it's exhausting. And it is work. And
it's
because you're constantly talking and constantly you have 2 kids too.
Yeah.
So the amount that you want to be with them, right?
It's not very much.
It's
I'm just kidding. But yeah, it gets to be a lot.
You got here because you neglect your children. I'm joking. You're a great mom. So. But you're right, exactly. Like I have 2 kids. I stay home with them. One of them goes to school, so it's driving places and extracurricular activities up the wazoo. So it's okay to be sometimes just having a break and
exactly. So yeah, so probably not overdoing it again. I guess if I need a break, take a break, and then just continue growing because I think growing and not always trying to be better, I don't know, improve and slowly do something to improve your channel and improve the channel. Every video, try something new. I don't know.
Yeah.
You know, like just grow and yeah.
It's like, I just remember, I think you were like 6 months in or 4 months in, and you're like, yeah, I just want, you know, or you were the detail to your page.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't know how it can get better. And then every single time it got better and better. Like right now, I'm like, just how can it get better? It's legit. Like, how can it get better than this?
Yeah. Cabre, breaks are important. Breaks are important.
Yes.
Totally. Yeah. Oh, Nick said Courtney's a natural Nick on camera. Yeah, I know. Keeping the story going instead of just yipper yapping, right? 5 goals. Yeah, no. To continue, grow the channel, not quit the channel. Take breaks as necessary so I don't get overwhelmed. I don't know. Yeah. Maybe a little bit more collaborations. Trying to get more people on the channel, try to be more, because I interact with people on Instagram, like definitely a great community that we all interact with, but I think I lack on collaborating with other people. And then again, it comes down to too much almost. It's overwhelming for me sometimes. Yeah. So I think definitely work on that too in 2022 is putting myself more out there to collaborate with people on their channels, on Instagram, have people on my channel. I think dabbling into online gaming. I know that I talked about that a lot in 2021. So I think 2022 might be the year for online gaming. Like kind
of like squeezing it in and trying it once in a while.
Yeah, exactly, right? Because I do have some friends in the community that do online games. And they've asked me a bit, and I keep saying, oh, if I ever get into it, then yeah, for sure, I'll join. Oh, Board Dad's being serious for a sec?
Oh, goodness. He's not being serious.
No, are you sure? Mostly Nick. That was not serious.
The rest of it's not serious.
Yeah. Oh, meeting you and Nick has been awesome. Mostly Nick. Oh, my gosh. If it wasn't for your channel, I'd have never met the Nick. Did Redford take over your phone or something? Because, like, that sounds something that Redford would say. Too funny. Too funny. Oh, are the kids coming to visit, Monica? Are they coming? They're getting plane tickets ready. I'll just meet you at the border. Let me come to you. I'll have a holiday and then I'll bring them back. That's too funny. I said 1 sec. Oh, yeah. And then I guess that
meeting you and Nick has been awesome.
And then that was it.
Yeah.
That was the serious part. Yeah, Board Dad's like an OG. He's been there from the beginning. Yeah, we kind of just clicked first day.
Yeah, I remember when you brought him up and you're like, yeah, we've been talking all the time. I'm like,
and then I know, and then I started talking more to Board Dad, and then you're like, how's your channel? I'm like, good. I'm like, hey, Board Dad, guess what happened?
I'm like, who is he?
Yeah, who is he and what's going on? Why? Talk to me.
Yeah, I'm like, why don't you talk to me more about your board games? So I like, who's Board Dad? Okay, he's all right.
He's cool. He's cool. There you go. Yeah. I'll follow. I'll support.
Yeah.
Too funny. What is that? Oh, a handshake. Looks like a teddy bear from here. I'm even wearing my glasses.
From here, it looks like a yellow heart.
Does it? Yeah, yes. It looks like a teddy bear's face with ears.
It does. I see that too.
Meeting everyone in the community has been awesome and making more friends than I would have guessed. Yeah, because Nick has no friends. Or I guess, sorry, he didn't have any friends. He'd always talk to people through me, and I'm like, oh, you need an Instagram account. And now he has one.
Yeah.
I know. So Nick was asking me something the other day, and he was talking something about Board Dad, and he's like, can you ask him? I was like, you have Instagram now. Like, go ask him yourself. Yeah. So I told Board Dad that story, and he laughed. And then he was talking to Nick the other day, and I was like, oh, can you ask him if he did this yet? And he's like, you have Instagram. You ask him. It was kind of funny.
Is there like this, fighting over Board Dad? You guys?
So fighting for his attention?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little bit more now too. And then I know when you're talking to Nick because he's logged into my account. I made him account through my account, so it's logged in onto my phone. So I can see like the first 2-3 words of the message that he sends. So then I'll be like, oh, they're talking. And I'll be like, hey, Board Dad, what's up? How's your day been? What's going on?
Don't forget about me. Don't forget about me.
And then, you know, the best part? He doesn't answer. So funny.
Oh, you're ignored.
I know.
The notification, he looks at it, just
Yeah, just I'm in the middle of talking to the Nick. My gosh, yeah, 𝗦𝗧𝗢𝗡's so right. So fun to make all of these friends and see each other grow and do all the cool things. Totally. So, no spoilers, but 𝗦𝗧𝗢𝗡 may be on the channel. We may be doing something with 𝗦𝗧𝗢𝗡. Yeah.
Is he local?
Yeah. Well, okay. We're live, so I can't give you any of their information.
Yeah.
But yes.
But local.
They are local, yeah. I was going to be like,
okay.
yeah, I can't wait. Okay. Uh-oh, big sister's watching. Yeah.
Big sister.
I have no idea. Just laugh. That's all I do with him. Monica knows.
Okay.
Just laugh and smile. Put all the nail polish behind your back when you're walking into the house.
Yeah, right.
Too funny.
So, what else?
What else? Are you enjoying yourself on live?
I am.
Is this something that you would do? Like, because you were saying it's a big commitment. It's like twice a month, right? On the weekend.
Yeah.
Which is family time.
Yeah. It's good. Like, I feel comfortable. Way better than I thought I was going to be.
Yeah.
I thought I was going to be like,
sweating
water.
bullets.
But I'm fine.
Yeah.
I think playing that game, 𝗙𝗢𝗎𝗢𝗡𝗏.
Yeah.
Definitely got me comfortable, kind of knowing like what to do, not to do.
Yep. Yeah. No cussing because this happens.
Did it work?
Oh, yeah, it probably did.
It did.
Nick will let me know.
But yeah, it's good. When we were talking about on weekends, right? That's the hard part. I try and fill my weekdays, and then the weekends I just try and.
Well, I suppose it doesn't have to be Saturday. We can do a live. I don't know.
The Saturday nights could also be my time away. So
exactly.
We'll figure it out.
We'll do something. I guess Courtney's gonna be a regular, and then I guess this will be our segment, girls' night.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No,
so
that would be fun.
Yeah,
it worked.
Where am I in the chat
What
here?
What surprised you the most this year?
What surprised me the most this year?
That's a good question.
You know what actually surprised me the most is how many publishers and designers out there that actually work with small creators. I was really surprised by that. I had reached out to a couple of companies whenever, again, I didn't have very many subscribers at all. Just kind of getting a feel for them, getting a ballpark idea of like what you need to actually get review copies. Because, you know, I'm not gonna lie, review copies were one of the goals that I wanted to achieve for the channel too, because one, who doesn't like free copies? And two, who wouldn't want to get a game that's not even out yet? Like, how cool, I don't know, that just, I don't know, that felt cool to me. Like, somebody made this, it's not even out yet, and I get to play it. And then
they want me to have it.
Exactly. So definitely working with publishers and designers. I've reached, a lot of designers have reached out to me too, to review copies for them and stuff. And honestly, I had no idea that they worked with such small creators. And it kind of makes sense, you know, like there's huge creators out there, and I'm sure that they would just get everything, right? Because why not? They're well known, they have a lot of following. So yeah, I think that that's definitely what surprised me the most this year.
You definitely hit your goal this year though, because
I did.
You said that you wanted to, you're like, I want to do this so I can get the free board games.
Yeah, which is the goal. Yeah, totally. Which is the goal, right? And then
a lot of this you have bought, but
a lot of this, and so I guess that just goes with wanting to grow and getting review copies and free copies of games, and even like accessories to games would just naturally come, I think, as you grow. But I was very surprised. Something's going on. I read something about Gobfest in here. Where was that? Because Steve, right there. Maybe we could get both you and 𝗦𝗧𝗢𝗡 at Gobfest this spring. You know what? That would be so cool. I think Gobfest actually happened, right? It was outdoors this year. And I don't know if that's normal for them. We've never actually gone to any conventions or anything like that. So I think that would definitely be really cool.
Where is that?
Here. Yeah, Gobfest is here.
But where?
I have no idea. Oh. It was outdoors. It was at a park last year.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was thinking
outdoors.
Like Harlock Park, or like I was just thinking of like places, like if it was a specific time or place every single year.
Right. Yeah. Well, we had never been. And then Nick wasn't here whenever it was going on. I knew it was going on, but again, like out of my comfort zone. I didn't want to go by myself.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I ended up not
Do you know
going.
when they started?
I have no idea. If the chat knows when Gobfest started, or even if it's in the same location every time, let me know. I'll have to Google it later on. I follow Gobfest on a lot of platforms, so I'm sure that they would have the information too. What is Nick saying? The crazy thing is there are so many people out there making awesome content that I have yet to see on YouTube and Instagram. What does that even mean? Yeah, I'm totally down for Gobfest. Yeah, Cover's down too. Whoop whoop. Yeah, definitely. I think so. Another goal, I guess, for 2022 is hit up some conventions.
Yeah.
Something. Even just one. Something. Because that would be cool. We've never done anything like that.
Have you went to the board game cafe?
We picked up a board game from a board game cafe, and I waited in the car while Nick ran in and got it. But again, yeah.
So, I haven't gone, but I'm just saying, I think that would be kind of fun.
No, we haven't gone either. So, and I mean, we started we played board games with family. We've probably been playing board games now, 5-6 years? And we just really played with family, and our collection was really small. And then somewhere along the line, we went from 20 games to 100 games in a very short amount of time. Nick calls himself a collector.
Yeah.
So
I would fully say,
yeah. And then I almost feel like it was such a short amount of time that we never really put ourselves out there or even knew what was actually out there for board game wise.
Yeah.
And then COVID hit. So really,
I remember sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
Oh, no, that's okay. So hopefully with COVID diminishing and, things starting to get back to normal, that we can put ourselves more out there that way too.
Yeah, for sure. When you were just talking about how many games you were starting out with, I remember when it was just in your closet over there. Yeah. And you had shelves, and I was like, that's a lot of games. But
that's a lot of games.
I have I'll count. I think I have 10. And they're all the basic, typical Monopoly, Scrabble.
Oh my gosh. Okay, wait. Somebody's going to say something in the chat because you said the M word.
Well, who cares?
So Board Dad had a live the other day on Instagram, and somebody on there said Monopoly deal.
Yeah.
Was fun. Yeah. Okay,
so she didn't believe me when I said it.
No, so I believe other people now that they've said it. So next time you come over, you can bring it.
Oh my gosh. We play it all the time. That's kind of our go-to, quick, I don't know, 15-20 minute game. And then we just get sucked in and keep playing it more and more. Because rounds are so quick.
Well, and card games are a little bit more up your alley, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so, and then that went with the Chili Mafia game, which was just a card game. So we really had fun playing that one. Yeah. And then we got 𝗬𝗎𝗎𝗎, and that will be a game that we play.
Yeah. Yeah. And you gave me the game.
The game, yes.
And I still play it.
Yeah.
I play it watching TV.
Pandasaurus, I think, makes the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's good. It's hard.
You know what? I thought I was beating it the other day, and then a card fell, and so I bent over to pick it up, and I had 5 or 6 cards under the table, and I was like, when the heck did that happen? So I did not make it. I did not do anything. Oh, yeah. Yeah. So there's Redford. Monopoly.
It's a fun game.
How many, ask Redford how many copies of Monopoly they have at home.
It's probably 0.
Oh, no, it's probably 3.
Why?
Why? Because they took the pieces, I think it's Mario, and they took the pieces to play another game. Oh, so the race card game that we played?
Yeah.
Yeah, they used those.
Monzo or something?
No, not Monzo. That's the Haba game, but the one that we played.
The child game. Yeah, Monzo?
It's the same thing. It's fine.
But the actual game, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, right? Yeah. So that's what they use instead.
That's funny.
Pandasaurus, they're so good. You know what? We are going to be playing That Time You Killed Me live next week. I'm trying to see. I've been on live here for what now? An hour? And my brain's kind of, I forget what's going on. Mush, yeah. So yeah, we're going to be playing that. What else is on here? There's going to be a designer section at Gobfest this year. Oh, is there? Monopoly deal is perfectly decent. Flavor Monopoly, but so much faster. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. You know what? Like, we all played Monopoly growing up, right? And I feel like that's one thing within the board game community that they're like, oh my god, you play Monopoly. But then you get the ones too that are like, there's nothing wrong with Monopoly. We all started with Monopoly, right?
Yeah.
I will never
We all started there.
I will never touch
What brought you here?
I will never play Monopoly again because I just don't like it.
Yeah.
Right? And then, but we all started like Trouble. What else? There's the Trouble one, and
Shoots
then
and Ladders.
Shoots and Ladders. Yeah, like we all started there too, right? And they're just coming out with better versions too.
Yeah.
All
It's
the time.
just like nostalgia to me. So it's not like I feel like my goal is try to complete a Monopoly, but we just don't.
Yeah.
And so every time I'm just like, okay, let's play again. But then we still don't finish. I don't know.
Yeah, hey?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't even remember the last time that we played Monopoly. But we got, so Costco had 2 packs of games. They're the road trip edition. We got Battleship.
Those great ones,
the cases, right? So Battleship and I think it was Trouble. So gave one of them to each of the kids, and that's what we play.
Mm-hmm.
I liked a bunch of mass markets as a kid. Oh. But even as a child, I disliked Monopoly. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe just because I feel like people don't play it right.
Yeah.
Right? Because they were saying something. Oh, and then what was that other one? What's the one? You pick up 2 cards, you put the +2 card down, then you put the +4 card. Is it Uno?
I was just playing that today.
Yeah. Okay. I couldn't remember the name. But anyways, I saw a tweet about it, I think, and they're like, you can't put a +4 on top of a +4.
Yeah.
You just pick up your 4 and then you miss your turn. And they're like, you don't even know how to play your own game. I thought that was
I did that funny. Today.
Yeah?
Yeah, I let Ada. I'm like, she didn't have a +2. I put +2 down. And she put down a +4. I'm not gonna be like, no.
It's not how you play.
To a 7-year-old, not even. Just like, no, sorry. Just seems like I'm cheating. Go for it. I'll pick up 6.
Go for it. It's fine. That's funny. Is Nick asking me favorite publisher and most wanted game out of print?
Favorite publisher, yes. Yeah. And most wanted game out of print. Yeah, what's your favorite?
I don't. Why is he asking me these questions for? That's not even questions that I would ask.
He's
or
the
answer.
manager, okay?
Yeah, I know.
Obviously, our discussion is not good enough.
Yeah, he's sticking questions in there.
Enough with the Monopoly talk and the child talk.
Yeah.
Let's go.
I don't even know who my favorite publisher is. Like, I like. Ugh, favorite publisher? You're sticking me on the spot, right?
Using previous questions.
Oh, I gotcha. Whatever.
Whatever.
Well, I like 𝗏𝗏𝗧𝗏 games. And what's Eclipse? I like whoever makes Eclipse. I can't think of it right now. Sticking me on the spot. What's Nick's game that's out of print? He's asking me these things like as if I'm the one who buys the board games. He buys all the board games and I'll be like, yeah, okay, that looks cool. Let's do that. Well, things are getting boring, so I guess maybe we're gonna jump off.
Sorry.
At Covery, I tried. Tried what? What's going on?
Uh-oh. I think maybe he will ask you a question.
Oh, yeah, no. So Covery said it's our first one and it was out of this world. I assume my live.
Yeah.
It's their first live that they watched of mine.
Yeah.
And Nick said we tried. Yeah, no, Board Down. I like Lucky Ducks too.
Yeah.
I guess I like CGE. Like, okay, I'm gonna be Shane for a minute, and I like all of the publishers, except
who don't you like?
I'm
who
getting
don't
there.
you like?
I'm getting there. Who makes it? Who makes? Oh, I can't say Roxley. I actually really like Roxley, but I just don't like Brass. So if we're going with games, that's yeah. Not too funny. Okay, what's David got going on? For everyone local, we should all get together and play a game of Brass Birmingham. I will meet you at App 2 Games. Maybe we can figure something out there and all get together. Have our own little convention thing. That would alleviate the boredom, yeah. We all just got together and played. Yeah, that totally would be. That's awesome.
So I realized.
Yes?
That you're wearing yellow.
Yes?
Your original color of 2 sheep, 1 wheat.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah.
I didn't even think about it. You know why I wore the shirt? because our original car was this color, and I went down to visit my mom, and it ended up getting hit by a drunk driver who stole a truck, and my car was demolished, and now we have a stinky blue one.
It's a nice one.
It's a nice blue, but nice. I miss this yellow on my car so much. Yeah. So that's why I wore this shirt. But yeah, you're totally right. The original colors to Two Sheep was this yellow color. Yeah, in memory of my car. It's exactly what I did.
I was more going memory of like your first year, you know.
Yeah, no.
Then you went to like this really depressing.
My car got hit, and I watched it all happen and got it on camera.
Oh yes, I remember. You sent it to me.
I got it all on camera. Okay, yeah, I had to call the police. Everybody else was sleeping. It was like midnight on Halloween 2 years ago.
Yeah. And I remember when you were getting a vehicle and you're just like, they don't have any yellow ones.
Yeah, I was upset. Oh well, whatever. Right? Here's to a better 2022. Oh my gosh. Oh, David. You know what? You and Nick would get along great. He loves brass too.
Do you guys have each other as contacts?
Yeah, right. Email me. We'll set something up. David's got to email me, and then we can set something up to play over at App 2 Games too. No.
So how?
Well, we have Birmingham.
How many viewers? Or what were your most on which live? How many viewers?
Obsession 24. Yeah? I was shook. Yeah, and like we obviously don't do it to have like people. Well, I do it because it's fun and I don't have to edit videos, and it's really nice when people are in the chat, and I love when people join, and it's the experience for me just chatting with people in the chat, and it's still turning out to be a video, and I still get to do the board game or whatever we're doing, right? But yeah, I couldn't even believe it. I was shook when we had 24 views. On
That's
Obsession.
pretty awesome, though.
It was it was a lot of fun. The chat just like tonight, like poppin', as the kids would say.
Yeah, that's what they say.
No, it was fun. It was a good one.
How many are on tonight?
I have no idea. Somebody will tell us.
Someone will tell us.
We have a button, but it doesn't really work.
No,
it's supposed to tell us how many people are in there.
Any more questions?
Any more questions? Yeah. Imperial Steam. Nick's going off about Imperial Steam again. That was his first review on the channel. So I guess we're just keep talking, and then we can. Oh yeah. So 2022. I'm gonna try to get Nick to do more reviews. Gotta go. Thanks, Monica. Don't give up. Thank you. We're going to say you and the Nick are doing great. You could have kept it as I'm doing great. I wouldn't have been upset. Oh, thanks, Steve. 11 people are watching.
Oh, nice.
Me, Nick, Courtney, my brother-in-law, board dad, Shane, Redford, Monica.
Your mom?
My mom. No, she probably jumped off.
Yeah.
And then we have David. We have Steve.
Yeah.
We're good. We got the clan here.
Yeah.
Well, and I guess with that, what time is it now? 9:07. I think that is a good live, a good time to say goodbye. Oh, David, yeah, if you want to teach me Imperial Steam, I can probably return the favor by teaching a heavier game return. I'm sure Nick would be loving it. Loving it. I would play Imperial Steam as long as you guys don't want to play brass. But anyway, this is where we're going to cut off. Thank you again to everybody for sticking around for my 1 year. And here's to another year.
Yay! I'm so happy for you.
Thanks.
Yeah,
I'm happy too. All right, so I hope that you guys all enjoy your night, and we will catch you next video.
Bye.
And end. Wait, what? What is happening? What is happening? I don't understand this.